You know what time it is.
Give me 1 second, 1 second.
I see you Uncle Jock with a high-tech watch. Sending messages from the watch. Look at you.
Yeah, I just messed up though, but let me see.
New day, new age.
I think they'll get it. But yeah, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm super excited. We are officially in halftime, ladies and gentlemen. In March Madness, it is halftime. And there's so much great stuff going on. And I'm super excited. So we're gonna go ahead and get this Zoom fired up, if you will. So I got 3 questions for y'all. Y'all know how we like to do. DJ, I hope you are on my heels because I need to hear the whole song on Monday morning. So with that being said, team, how y'all feel?
Fired
up.
Woo! And what's up?
Lion come.
And who gets a green sheet?
Everybody.
Everybody.
Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets. Get your green sheets. Everybody get your green sheets.
Mike Sanders, baby. See?
Man, it is March Madness, baby. Things are heating up. We got some stuff going on. We got some new coaches stepping in. We got some people being traded. This thing is getting hot as fire. And you know, one thing me and Coach Eric talked about yesterday, March Madness really exposes who's competitive and who's not. It really exposes who's about that life and who's not. It really exposes who is ready to play and who is talking trash and who ain't doing no thing. That's what this thing exposes. And I see that, man, we got green sheets flying out, just green sheets, MBTs, AOAs. Man, this thing is heating up. So you know what? We're going to go ahead and get this thing on fire. I'm going to go ahead and pass the ball. I hope this lady can come off. She is somebody. She is on her way. She's on her ED run. She is really, really inspiring. I'm seeing so many glimpses of greatness in this young lady. And she hails from the Virginia, North Carolina, kind of that little region right there where kind of back and forth, almost like DC and Virginia, right? Or like Jersey and New York. She kind of dibbles and dabbles on both sides. But when I tell you she is on fire, and I'm watching the way that she inspires her team, she's almost like playing assistant coach right now with Takesha Carr. So I'm gonna bring up none other than
Uncle Jock, real quick.
Yes.
Before you bring up that person who's on Fire Blazing Trail,
Okay.
y'all gonna act like y'all didn't see Jim partying on the Green Sheet song. Y'all just gonna bypass that and act like y'all didn't even see that. All right, I'm sorry.
Jen was party. Hey, Jen, you know what? When I hear that guitar part, that thing does something to me. The guitar, doesn't it, Nathan, Nathaniel? That guitar
And
part.
the sad thing is that my husband sits here and laughs at me every morning when I manage to get on the morning meetings because I sit here and dance through the whole morning. So he tells the dogs I have zoomy booties like they do real early in the morning. So yes.
No, that's good. And the cool thing is the song is homegrown. It's created by myself, Eric, and a friend of ours. And the cool thing is I'm just glad that it does what it does because it resonates. I see it resonate with everybody. And a good song is a good song no matter what genre, whatever it is. A good song is a good song. So you all verify that it's a good song. So we appreciate that. So with that being said, I'm gonna rewind to Alpine. This lady comes from the Virginia, North Carolina area. She is a great player. She's a great coach. She's a great leader. And she is on her ED run. And when I tell you she is on fire, man, watch when she comes off mute if she can talk this morning. So hopefully, Tiffany, Tyler, can you come off mute and share with us what you got going on?
Good morning. It is Monday. Yes, I can. I feel like getting ready to go into labor and I'm pushing. I'm running miles. Zay, I'm throwing touchdowns. I'm just, oh my God. Y'all, let me tell you something. I'm sick of these people in March Madness. Put your mouth where your money lies because we coming for you. That's all I got to say about that. So this week, I am filled. My whole calendar is filled every day. I am going to these schools. I'm not going to Starbucks this week, Tawana, because I'm so busy. I'm going to these schools. I got my grandson's coaches to talk to. And the federal people reached out to me last night and say, look, I don't need a whole life policy. I just need you to run me 2 quotes because I'm going to get these for a $250,000 term and a $500,000 term. I said, what in the HELL is going on? Just from a post, the people from the state prisons, they're calling me, contacting me. I'm just so hyped right now. And March Madness just got me out. I'm about to have about 10 kids, y'all, because that's how hard I'm pushing. I'm pushing, and I'm staying in the car. I ain't doing no wrecks, but I'm doing 180 because
I love it.
It's powerful.
As long as you don't crash out, we good.
I ain't crashing.
So here's what we're gonna do real quick, Tiffany. What we're gonna do, let's turn it up a notch, right? Like I said, March Madness really exposes some things. So let's talk about what March Madness is doing for you. So if you are experiencing some good stuff in March Madness, raise your hand. Come off mute. Miss V got her hand up. Come off mute and tell everybody what it is that you're doing. What is March Madness doing for you? How has March Madness so far in just 15, 16, 17 days? What has it done for you and your team? So let's talk about that. So if you've been stepping up, if you've been putting in work, raise your hand or you're going to get called on. So with that being said, Tiffany, I'm sorry if I cut you off. If you had some more, please finish. If not, pass that ball.
All right, I'm going to just say this. I wasn't a big player in March Madness last year. I just did a little part. But this year, I'm on a Daniel's fast, 21-day Daniel fast. And I keep saying I need to elevate my income. And I said to 500K. So something just downloaded inside me and say, do your research, continue to do your research, get people, speak, listen to these people on the call, go write down everything that you think about, research it, get to be a team player, more better player than what you were last year, what you were yesterday, what you were last night, what you were this morning. Motivate the people that's in your team, get them on the go out and speak. Be the product of the knowledge that you're speaking. And that's what got me on the go. And I'm so I haven't eaten anything in 17 days. So I'm on this.
Hold up, Tiffany. We're gonna pull over real quick. Because one thing I've seen, I peek my head in everybody's team's window, right? Mm-hmm. And one thing that I see is something that you and Takesha, and you've been doing a great job, by the way, of motivating and dropping little jewels and pushing your team. Like you're really, really pushing and pulling the greatness out of the team. But one thing that's been resonating with y'all's team is fun. Like y'all are really, really having a good time changing people's lives and making a whole lot of money. So can you explain how are you all making this so much fun?
Because we don't try to be over Yeah. We level ourselves at the same level that everybody is at. And we had to let them know you got to learn and pick up from where you're at so you can grow to be where you need to be. Just like I said yesterday, don't get these licenses and let them get dusty. Get these licenses and know your product knowledge and know what you're doing and make some money. Because
Yeah.
don't come talking to me or talking my head off if you ain't doing nothing. Because I ain't got time. Because I'm on my own run. Don't waste my
Oh,
time.
man, I hope y'all picking up what she putting down. That's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. If you're gonna be a whiner, go over there in the wine country, because there's people over here that's running. There's people over here that's taking this thing serious. Just like Andrea Rogers tells her team, I'm not your mama, I ain't your bank, and I'm not your therapist. If that's the stuff you want to do, go over there and do that. That's not what we're doing over here. We over here to make some money and change people's lives. So who you passing that ball to, Tiffany?
I am going to pass the ball. I love this young lady profile. She's always dropping golden nuggets. She comes with fire. I know she knows the product. She is the living everything of insurance, Miss V.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Great rising, everybody. Listen, this is March Madness, and what do you say? It brings out the competitiveness. I,
Yes.
I told you I used to play competitive tennis. I used to run competitively. So, because our coach is in labor for a while, I took over as player coach, came off the bench,
Nice.
and our team under the guidance of our original coach, Erica, we just picked it up another notch. Big ups. Everybody come off mute and congratulate our newest senior financial associate,
Okay.
Monique Pinkney.
All right.
Woo!
Great job. Great
MVP.
So
job.
All
congratulations.
right. Yes.
Great job.
Thank,
Congratulations.
thank you. And she and Mark MVP'd us, the Profit Playmakers, this week, but also had a silent red-shirted player, Tamika McSween, who put in her first pieces of business, NBTs, shouting her out. I think Tamika's been with maybe 5 weeks.
Okay.
So
That's what I'm talking about.
rolling. So I just wanted to say, yeah, this is some fun. March Madness is truly fun. I am not a basketball fan, but I am damn sure a March Madness fan.
I
So
love it. I love it. And here's the thing, Miss V. You know, some people make this a grind and make it just difficult to do. The thing is, if you can take and have a conversation and tell somebody that they can get totally protected for $1 to $2 a day, all you got to do is have some conversations. So keep doing what you're doing. You're inspiring us with all of your wisdom that you bring. So, and I'm starting to see that growth. You're getting. I remember when you first came on, you weren't really excited about building a team, but look at you, building a team brick by brick. Who you passing that ball to?
I see, I'm not sure who had their hand up first, so I'm going to defer to the senior member since we're in the same category. Mr. Andre West, please join us this morning and share your inspirational weekly activities.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. The weekly activities. Look, everybody, it's all about opening your mouth and just being out there. March Madness for me has been getting me out and helping me to just be active. It's all about activity, everybody. Just opening your mouth. And then for me, the hardest thing is for me to keep track of my activity and do follow ups. That's one thing that March Madness has had me doing as well. And I've been avoiding some of these applications and helping people with doing things and making sure that they get back to them. I originally quoted someone back in July of last year, and they still don't have their application. Well, this month, March Madness, I made sure that I got this person on the line, got them signing applications, and now it's leading to another person that I said, you know what? I can just do the same thing with this other guy. And last night I
Exactly.
was talking to a lady at a restaurant. She was like, you know what? I'm always open to opportunities. I'm always, hey, it's all about making money for me. So we're just going to continue those things throughout this month. It's just building momentum, and we're so excited over here.
Great job, Andre. And you just said it, buddy. All you got to do is open your mouth when you go out, and it doesn't have to be, you don't have to. I hear people say sometimes you don't have to. Um, hold on one second. You don't have to regurgitate or throw up on the prospect. Just tell them some quick little stuff. It could be, hey, have you ever heard of a tax-free retirement account? Or is your family properly protected? Or do you keep your income options open? It could be stuff that simple. You don't have to talk yourself into a situation and then talk yourself right back out of a situation. Keep it short, do little shots in the arm. And the main thing is become great at setting appointments. See, here's the thing. If you become a master at setting appointments, prospect appointments for clients, prospect appointments for business partners, set the appointment for the three ways for business partners, set the field training appointments up for clients. If you get good at mastering that part, man, the sky is the limit. Who you passing that ball to, sir?
You know, I see a hand up out here. Coach Zay has been tearing it up with his 8 a.m. meeting. And then in our meeting here at 8:30, he's been motivating, he's been encouraging, he's been leading from the front. Coach Zay, come off mute and share with us your money-making activities. What's going
Thank,
on, man?
thank you so much, Mr. RJ West. You are tearing it up for us with Young Money Leaders. So I'm always happy to hear what you have to say on the morning call and on the 8 a.m. call. So I'm so happy for that. March Madden, also want to give a special shout out to the Profit Playmakers. They have been killing it. I've been getting messages, updates all week, just send it to my phone. Shout out Miss Pickney. I'm like, oh my goodness, another one, another one. Another one. I felt like DJ Khaled. So I want to say big shout out to them. But March Madness has really showed me to get comfortable with speaking, not just to our team, but to other people, and get comfortable creating our message and then putting it out on social media. It's funny because I was creating a marketing campaign just solely for social media. And just Uncle Jock just reiterated, you don't have to throw up on the people, just drop something a day, just to drop something small, like $1 a day. And I recruited one of my friends who's also a part of our March Madness, Osman. He's been killing it, just created his list. So we're going to knock that out this week for him. But he was just like, yeah, Zay, if you would have messaged me and didn't post anything, I probably would have acted totally different. But since I seen that you just dropped something here, dropped something there, it intrigued me. And that's why I even had the conversation, and even came aboard. So that was really just an eye opener in terms of whatever you post. It doesn't have to be super, don't have to be everything, but just post something because people are always watching. So I think that really March Madness helped me get out my shell and just talk to everybody because you just never know who needs this information.
Man, hey Zay, you said something too. You said you've been working on your speaking, and I shared something in a group yesterday. I think it was with your dad, your mom. I think you're in that group too, and Meredith and Erica. But it was something where this guy was saying, if you're having trouble with speaking, right? He said, get in front of a friend of yours and let them know that you're practicing speaking, right? And bring up a subject and talk about the subject. Just grab a subject out of the air, talk about it. He said, record yourself. When you record yourself, you can hear the way that you speak. He said, the problem is when people make posts or they do ads or whatever, they don't text the way that they talk. And so it'll just get you. He said what he does is he picks a topic and just starts talking about a topic. And what happens is his it just makes the connection and makes speaking become easier if you just do that. So that's something that if you all have a problem with, speaking in public or just talking, it does two things. It helps you make text that sound like your flow, and then it makes you become comfortable with speaking, and you can pretty much engage. Once you do that practice or do that exercise, you'll be able to engage and kind of enter into multiple topics instead of shying away and being on the sideline when you're amongst people and they're conversing. You'll be able to kind of jump in and speak on things a lot more freely and be more comfortable with it. So thank you for sharing, Zay. And who are you passing that to, sir?
I don't know if somebody has their hands up. My hands are full right now. Does anybody have their hands up, or I'm passing the ball?
Yes.
No look back. Okay.
Tr-
He,
Trish
who is
has her
it?
hand up.
Oh, snap. Okay, cool. I'm gonna pass it to somebody who knows 100% of business. I'm happy to hear about what she has to say. Miss Trish, can you come speak with us?
Yes, yes, yes. Good morning, champions in the house. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Happy Monday. Happy Monday. So, my money making activities for this weekend, we had a program here. It was a prophetic prayer for women since March is Women Movement.
Mm,
So, it was so powerful, packed over 40 women.
mm,
So, as this program was going on, because they said your mouth is your office. Like Andre
mm.
West, yes, like Mr. Andre West just said, you got to open your mouth.
Yes.
If you are so proud of what you do, I'm a healthcare worker. You can see I'm at work right now. But at the same time, you can build your business alongside with your job, guys. The
Yes.
money from your job will fund your business, which is what we all do. We all still have a job, but that doesn't stop us from talking. Your mouth is your office. While this program was going on, I have my card out and I was just giving out my card to all the women. And two of those women are in other company where a lot of us came from,
Wow.
the big W. So she said, you do this too? I said, yes. She said, I need to get rich. I gotta get back with you and talk to you. I said, that's fine. So I kind of scheduled a breakfast with her on Thursday morning. We're gonna meet
Nice.
and I'm gonna show her what we have here because she said, I'm a visualized person. I don't want to do Zoom. I want to meet with you. So I'm gonna take her out for breakfast. I'm gonna pay for her breakfast. That's what we do, and get her on board. That is one. The other one is two of them. That one, I've talked to the husband a couple times, and this was a very good opportunity for me to get back with the wife. And the wife said, did you share all this with my husband? I said, yep. He said, you know what? I'm going to get back with you, Pat. She said, I didn't even know you talked to him. I said, I sure did. So that is two AOA for me for this week. Then my other friend from a blues, I've talked to her last year, just called
Mm-hmm.
me. She said, Pat, I want you to put a 500K policy for my daughter that is 20. So I'm going to get that
Mm.
done once I leave this job because I'm only working for a few hours. This is what this opportunity, the industry we are, have given me. I've cut down a lot in my job and I just work PRN as needed. I come in, I can do 4 hours and go home and put the other hours in my business. Thank you very much.
Whoa, hold on, Trish. Hold up. Boy, you just said so much. First of all, you plugged into an event and you worked that room, didn't you? You pulled your
Yep.
card out and you worked that room.
Yep.
Here's the deal, ladies and gentlemen. When people are with other companies, you may not even know that they're life insurance agents. There's so many life insurance agents that sit right amongst you that you won't even know it unless you open your mouth or start conversations. Trish gave out her business cards. Got two people from her previous company or the big W, as
Mm-hmm.
as 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 you may say. Some people
Yeah.
transition into the big G. So the
Yep.
WFG or the GFI,
Mm-hmm.
here's the thing. They are wide open right now. If you have the conversation with those people from other companies, let them know about true ownership, what we have here, the legacy plan, and then talk to them about how they can bring their teams over and everybody get a raise. It's game over. So Trish, thank you for sharing with us. We're gonna keep this thing hot. We're gonna keep this thing moving. And what I'm gonna do is Coach Eric, when you're ready, just pop on the screen, buddy. That way I know that you're ready. So with that being said, Trish, who you passing that ball to? We're gonna keep this March Madness thing moving.
All right, all right, all right. I see my sister from another mother, the champion herself, the woman with dignity and integrity, Dr. O'Day. Take it over, sister.
Oh my goodness. I don't know if I can feel that shoe that you just put out there. Good morning, everyone. I just wanted us to please just shout out to Kamal. He is #1 on this leaders board, and he's been holding that position. Ooh, this village, we all are doing it. This
Whoa,
village.
whoa, whoa. Awesome.
Ooh, yes, I
Great
want
job, Kamal.
y'all to, yes. Kamal, are you able to speak? If he's not, he's on the attendee. Maybe he's not able to speak.
Can
But
you
I just
guys hear me?
wanted to. Oh, you are? Okay, okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I never got offered the opportunity to I think the host panelist, but
We
thank
kept
you.
sending it.
Here. Oh, let me hit it. Oh,
What happened? Okay.
there we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. It's interesting. I'll say really quick. I went to #1 on the whole company, and to be honest, for a split second, for about 30 minutes, I had imposter syndrome.
Mm.
For about 30 minutes. But then I went back to my confession and knowing why I'm here. And
Hold on, Kamal, real quick, because some people don't know what imposter syndrome is. So can you kind of break that down?
absolutely, you do something that's inside of you that you know is inside of you that you deserve. That you may get a promotion, you may hit a goal, you do something major, and then for a moment you think you don't deserve it
Mm.
because nobody
Mm.
else has done it in my family, nobody else has done it in my neighborhood, my street, my block, my hood, my city, state, country. But it only lasted about 30 minutes. It was less than that. And I said, because in that 30 minutes, I said, well, it'll be good for now, but somebody going to beat me by the end of the month. But 15 minutes into that, I said, why don't it's March Madness, baby.
Yes.
I'm going for #1 for the whole month. So I'm actually #2 now. Somebody 10K over me, but it won't be long. I got a meeting today. That's going to be some premium. I got another gentleman I'm writing. That's going to be more premium. So I'm going after the whole enchilada. Thank you for even mentioning it, Dr. T.
Hold up real quick before we get back to Dr. T. Man, I was talking to somebody yesterday about you, Kamal, and I was like, I think it was Takesha, maybe. I can't remember who it was. I was like, one thing I know about Kamal, he's been in the big meetings. He's had the big money. He knows what it looks like. He knows what it feels like. He knows what it smells like to be on top. And one thing I love about the way you move, you put your money where your mouth is. You say something, you go get it. And you speak with so much confidence and no cockiness. That's what I love. You speak with it's confident. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people speak with arrogance and cockiness, but I just love the way you move, brother. Keep inspiring us. Keep doing what you're doing, and we'll see you at the top, brother. So with that being said, Dr. Teresa, were you done? I know you can go, and we gotta keep it moving.
Yes. Thank you. On a personal note, I have this past week, I have 3 AOAs
Woo!
done. Actually, two, and then one brought somebody in, and you will be hearing from them. They, especially one of them already, they are all registered to do their license, and they are on fire about our campaign. And one thing I tell you all, we are the only ones. We are. And I say that because I came from, the other big W. We say we educate over there. But here, this is the real deal. We educate for real. So
Yeah,
that education is what attracted me, and that's how I present it to anybody I encounter. And those fellows, they are interested in learning. And I tell them, when you learn and you know what it is, you do what you want to do with it. And guess what they're going to do? They're going to make money. So
that's right.
thank you all for this village. I really appreciate all of you all. And let me see who.
No, we're gonna take the ball from you. I'm gonna pass it over to
Okay, thank
the,
you
the
all.
thank
Happy
you for
St.
sharing.
Patrick's.
Thank you for sharing, Dr. Teresa. And I hope y'all picked up what she was putting down, because everybody is open. We got the real deal Holyfield over here. We got the real deal over here. So I'm gonna move out of the way. I'm gonna pass it back over to my brother, the index voice of inspiration. Take it away, Mr. Gandy.
All right, all right. Thank you, Uncle Jock. Great work that you and all of the other experts have been putting on the show this morning. For real. All right, all right. Now's the time for all the rest of you experts now to come off mute because it's transition time. Because